Hello girls, it's Tuesday. Or rather, it will be by the time you actually see this. My Tuesday night is actually going to be possibly insane or possibly really awesome. And I'm not sure yet, and I don't know how my timing's going to be, so I'm making it on Monday nights. This week I thought I would talk about the life of a writer. Sort of. The life of an aspiring writer, let's go with that. As you girls know, I finished my novel, Zenith. I finished the first draft this week on Friday nights, and I'm pretty proud of myself. And now Casey cannot throw me in a black hole, and she owes me a prize, which I don't know what the prize is. Everyone's expecting me to be at them like dancing around, but I'm not. I don't know, I'm sorry. It just really hasn't sunk in for me that much, and I know that I will have rewrites coming up. Then after that I have querying. And after that, if I get accepted by an agent, I have more edits. And then there's marketing. And more edits. And then copy edits. And eventually you get published. And that's when you dance. So I'm saving all that up for right now. I finished my novel, my manuscript, on Friday night. And I started the new one on Sunday. This one's actually sort of a rewrite. Because I had a lot of it done before, I had different parts, I had ideas, but it wasn't connected in any way. I had a general idea, and I'd have a chapter here, and a chapter here, and a chapter here. It was all over the place, and I couldn't stand it. Starting over. Tabula rasa. So, yeah, that's actually pretty fun. I really got into, sticking to a certain schedule, writing every day, which is the first rule of life as an aspiring writer. You need to write every day, or as often as possible, and as much as you can in a single sitting. And sometimes when you're really forcing yourself to write, especially at the very, very end, this was horrible for me, you will get word block. Now, I don't believe in writer's block, because what people call writer's block is actually a lot of other problems, and you can't just, try to deal with writer's block. One, because it doesn't exist. And two, because you need to deal with those other problems first. It could be self-confidence. It could be that your story is going in a way it shouldn't. It could be forcing your characters into something. It could be lack of motivation. It could be stress. It's just like, there's a million problems that it could be. So, writer's block did not exist. Word block, however, does. Because when you get to a certain point in writing, and you've written so much, and there's so much pressure to finish, the words will not come to you. And this hit me really bad on Friday when I was trying to finish the last chapter. It was the one chapter, actually. I had written chapter 39, I had written my epilogue, I just needed to bring those together. Chapter 40. It was killing me. And just like, no words came to me. I mean, if you saw my tweets, they were all like, ah! And that's how I was talking for about an hour or two. That was the only word I knew, was ah! Yeah, I got super word blocked, but I sat there in front of my computer, and I hit my head on the desk a lot. I probably had brain damage. And I would go like, There was a lot of that. But after an hour or two of that, the words just kind of came. So my advice is to write every day, to, work at what you can, and stick through it. And if it's tough, just stay there in front of your computer. Do not give in to cat vacuuming, because that won't get you anywhere, and your cat won't really like it. So don't do that. Okay, so this week we are asking Jenny questions for her to answer next week on Question Wednesday. These questions can be about her, they can be about whatever, but I think mostly we're looking for questions about England and being British, because she's our British nerd writer. So leave questions in the comments. Jenny, we'll see you tomorrow. People called and I would answer. Ah!